What's up guys, and welcome to my PlayStation Plus challenge, 30 Platinum Trophies in 1 year. 30 Platinum Trophies 1 year, and every single game has to come from the PlayStation Plus catalogue. This is my PlayStation Plus challenge. This isn't about grabbing quick 5-second platinums. This is a challenge with strict rules to test my skill and my sanity over the next 365 days. This series will document every win, every failure, and every late night grind for that final collectible. But first, let's lay down the law. You can't have a real challenge without ground rules, so here they are. Rule number 1, I have to generally want to platinum the game. This is my shield against burnout and shovelware. This is about quality of the journey, not just racking up numbers. Rule number 2, every game has to start at 0% completion. I'll show my trophy list each time, prove that I've never touched it before, and no head starts. Rule number 3, only platinums from the PlayStation Plus catalogue count. If the game leaves the service, or I either have to clutch the platinum before it's gone, or I have to abandon it. And finally, rule number 4, no massive RPGs or 100+ hour epic game adventures. This rule keeps a good rhythm going and ensures we get to see a variety of games. So I also would like you guys to get involved, so 1 week before we start, I will put a poll up on my YouTube community section for you to decide what's next. And then once we get the next video out, I'll put another poll up ready for the next game. And there's one other thing before we start this challenge. There will be a forfeit if this doesn't work out. And the forfeit for me is I will have to platinum Fortnite, a game that could take up to or over 1,000 hours. And that is something I do not want to do. But a forfeit is a forfeit. What's up guys, and welcome to A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead. Now I'm not very good with horror, but having played Resident Evil 3 a year ago on Xbox, absolutely loved that horror sort of genre game. Something which I've not really exposed myself to because I'm just rubbish with horror. And sometimes I get bored, especially with films. I've watched horror films before, got really bored. So to me, playing it on a game wasn't going to be any difference, but man, Resident Evil literally opened my eyes up. So when this came available on the PS Plus catalogue, I thought, you know what, I'm going to stick it in the poll and see what the crack is, and everybody just voted for this. Like, it was crazy. But this game has 53 trophies, including the platinum, which is a hefty wad of trophies for a game like this. And it should also take anywhere between 15 to say 25 hours. I think that's a fair time. But guys, with all that said and done, let's sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Right, so A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead. I'm turning off the mic, and I know this is probably how they want you to play it, but I'm not, because I'm too jumping. I'll die more times than anything else. Right, so yeah, we can enable the microphone, but I'm not going to do that. You've got to leave it on. Not a chance. Not a chance. Really? However, guys. Yeah, Bomb Chop, you're killing me. Toes. So unfortunately, Wilco, that's not in here for difficulty, and I'm really shocked. Go on from the go. Right. Nice. That's the prologue. Find Martin. Well, guys, we're locked in now. Black Metal Kitties. Music single. Collector mixtape. And that's projecting. Look at the children's drawings in the basement of the ranch. I'm good, buddy, thank you. Oh, nice.
Hey! Over here! Hey!
Oh! Quiet place, the road ahead. Yeah, I'm good, White Monkey, thanks. Just on edge with this. And that is the ranch. Leave the ranch. No way. Too much noise. Your first death due to making too much noise. That is distracted child. Collect a toy. I can't even shout out the trophies without dying. And that is the hospital. Find your way out of the hospital. A run through the bushes. Complete the area where Mark died in the forest in under a minute 45. Nice. And that's the forest. Go through the forest. And that's the lake house. Witness the arrival. Disappear among the caravans. Leave the parking lot at the campsite in under 7 minutes. And guess what? I'm dead again because I've been yapping. What a clown. That's the campsite. Reach the road beyond the campsite. That is collector. Collect 10 toys. Right, so far I am actually having a really good time with this game. And there we go again. I'm talking through it and straight away I'll get killed, which I will do now. But this is like the fun part of this game as well. It's fun and it's not. Like when you forget, you know, it's frustrating. There's many, like the first stream we did it, and I was like, I always read out the trophies so people will sort of get the description of what they are, and I was dying through that. People were coming in stream and I was welcoming them in, and then I'd die again because I just completely forgot. If you're reading a note or any sort of poster or a book, the sound from your voice doesn't interact with the mic, so you're sort of safe in that area. But honestly, there's so many times I've died this game solely just for not thinking about what I'm doing before I say it. But yeah, thoroughly enjoying it. 13 trophies out of 53 done so far, and the story is really gripping for me. I'm engaged in this story a lot. It's really good. And that was it. I've been holding that down and it wasn't working, so now it right. The train wreck. Cross the river through the train wreck. And that is the chase. Survive until you reach the hospital. And that is the pump station. Find a way out of the pump station. And that is combinations with repetition. Open your first briefcase. Like wind on the water, leave the shipyard in the harbour in under 2 minutes and 15 seconds. The harbour. Reach the dock. And that is seeing. Turn on the pool lights in the fire station. A fast swim. After activating the sprinklers, exit the pool in the fire station in under 7 minutes. And that is a quick breath. Reach the boat from the fire station in under 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Thank you, Von Rambus. Appreciate it, bud. Take that, you filthy animal. There's a fire station. Get on the boat and escape. Peaceful path. Complete the game on easy or higher difficulty. A dangerous road. Complete the game on medium or higher difficulty. And an arduous journey. Complete the game on hard difficulty.
We're here.
Right, so with the story done and 27 trophies out of 53 polished off, I'm now going to head over and start doing all of the cleanup. And the first task that we're going to tackle is the timed levels. So there's sections in certain levels that are timed. Get across the train track within 7 minutes, you know, for example. Turn on the power in the harbour and get out of the door within 3 minutes. We're going to head on over and get all of those done first. That is a jump from the window. Collect the plank and leave the house garden in the forest in under 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And that is fast as a train. Cross the train over the bridge in the train wreck in under 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And that is a lightning between the valves. Deactivate the pumps and reach the sewer in the pump station in under 7 minutes. And that is in and out in a second. Turn the power back on and leave the warehouse in the harbour in under 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Right, so with all the timed sections done, I'm now going to head on over and get all of the collectibles. And in total, we have 159 documents, 19 mixtapes, 35 toys, and 4 briefcases. Right, so that is Casual Reader. That is to find all of the documents. And that is a miscellaneous one called Lightning, and that was for doing all the candles in the hospital. And that was resolving. That was for finding the briefcase in the lake house. And there we have another miscellaneous one, Hold Your Breath, and that was for surviving an asthma attack. And then this miscellaneous one was to hit the 2 buckets in this area off with the brick. Now it was difficult because the amount of times I hit the first one and then I'll get caught, it was really sort of difficult. It was a tricky trophy to get actually. But yes, if you follow this, then you should be okay to get the trophy yourself. So there's one in the right side corner and then one just dead in front of you. And then I got ordering. So it's quite simple for what it's asking you to do, but it's, you know, even on easy it was difficult. And that's also inhale and exhale, and that's for using 30 inhalers. There's another miscellaneous one. And then I've got a safe path, which is another miscellaneous trophy for using and emptying sandbags 30 times.
They're coming straight at us.
You know, this was a mission that I did recently and early on in the game where you're getting chased, and the mission is actually called The Chase, and the enemy that's after you, basically what he wants you to do is to survive the chase without getting hit or dying or anything like that. And the first time around I must not have done it, but all you get on this is that the claw marks on the left, right and up vehicle. You just need to shoot it. And then we got hitting, and that was to complete the chase without dying. And then there's a little delay on that, but that's for lighting up 15 flares. And then got Code Breaker for unlocking all briefcases. And then changing. And then we've got playlists. That's for all of the mixtapes on one journey. And then completionist. And then assiduous reader. And then this was another miscellaneous one where we had to throw 4 glass bottles on all the statues in the garden, and that was for remembering trophy. And then I got chasing away, another miscellaneous one, get rid of the 10 birds in the train wreck mission. Sorry, 10 groups of birds in the train wreck mission. And then I got Art Lover. Now these last 4 trophies are to do with what's on the main screen in the extra part. So we also got Art Critic as well. And that was followed by Passionate. And also Patron. So for locking all collectibles and that, and then A Quiet Place, the Platinum Trophy. And it was such a relief to get this done, obtain all the trophies. Right guys, so that is A Quiet Place, The Road Ahead, Platinum, and that's got. I'm absolutely buzzing and over the moon I've got this. I thoroughly enjoyed it from start to finish. My only gripe with this game was probably the collectibles and how many. There's over 200. And it's, you know, even if I played it on easy difficulty just to get the collectibles, and still I was having trouble with getting found and dying and having to do sections over again. So that was probably my only gripe with it, but the game is still really fun. If you haven't platinumed it or even played it, I highly recommend it. It's partly made by Saber, who do Space Marines 2, World War Z, and that John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, and I love everything that Saber are doing at the minute too. To find out this was made by them as well, absolutely jumping straight into it, and they did not disappoint. It's a different spin on what they do, but man, this game is so good. I had a lot of fun with it on stream, played on the hardest difficulty, kept the mic on, so anything that I did, you know, the beast that was sort of following you would instantly kill you. So people coming in the stream, all right Chibo, and I'm saying all right guys, and then next minute I'm dead, and it's just like you just forget, you literally forget halfway through. But honestly guys, a lot of fun, glad it's out the way and glad I've got to experience it. So with all that said and done guys, I'll catch you all in the next one.